Hey guys, welcome back to Defeating Hair Loss. My name is Steve. It's a pleasure always to deliver some really good content to everybody out there. Thank you for watching. We're launching into 2025. This is just a little bit of advice tonight. Might sound a little off the cuff, maybe not so much hair related. But you know, when you have something wrong with your car, when you're trying to figure out what's wrong with it, maybe like it won't start the right way, and when a car doesn't start, is it the battery? Is it the starter? Is it the solenoid, which is kind of the switch around the starter? Is it the alternator, which isn't delivering power to the car? There's so many different things that can go wrong. What you don't want to do is walk into a mechanic and go, hey, I think it's the solenoid. Or, hey, I think it's the battery. Or I know it's the alternator. Just walk in to the car dealership or to the auto mechanic and just offer kind of like your advice in regards to what you should start looking at. Like, hey, why are you here? Well, I'm here because the car won't start sometimes. Sometimes it will, sometimes it won't. It makes a little noise, and that's it. Leave it at that. Now, what's the point? The point is, what you're doing is you're hiring someone who's supposed to be an expert, and they're supposed to put some diagnostic tests through the potential problem, and in this case, it's ignition or whatnot. It's not like brakes or rear end noises or whatever. So you want to guide them in the right direction. How am I relating this to hair loss? When I help you and advise you to go through my network to find top doctors in the world, to go have consultations with, whether they're virtual or in person, you want to kind of present your case, right? What your age is. Are you healthy? Of course, you probably are. Are you using finasteride, minoxidil, or are you not? Get good photos. Let's look at that donor hair. And then ask that doctor, hey, what do you think? What would you suggest? How would you approach this? What would be the best direction? You don't walk into the doctor and say, hey, I want, a hairline like, Justin Bieber. Like, that's what I'm gonna get, or, I'm not paying you. Like, you might not have that facial shape. You might not have his hair type in the back. You might have a bigger head. You might be more bald. You might be really young in the process of balding and not using the medication, and the first step is to get on that medication. So when we shop for something, when we go look for things that we're gonna purchase, including a cosmetic procedure, and I know that most of you out there are rolling your eyes right now because you're like, duh, Steve, really? Like, of course, that's why we're watching your videos, because we're doing all that. We're doing our due diligence. Well, actually, that's a compliment to me that such wonderful, educated, potential patients are watching, because they know where to look. They're not buying into this nonsense about flying into another country, paying $3,000 and getting a full head of hair, no scarring and all that. They're too smart for that. So again, just sharpen your pencil, sit back, have your components ready for your doctor, and let them walk you through the steps. Don't just, use the emotion, which is what I used to do. Hey man, I'm ready to jump off a bridge. I need my hair back. I need as much as I can get. When can I do it? All right, so slow down. Let's make sure you're using that medication. Check out a few of my other videos that talk to you about how to do this properly with less emotion, and you will be successful. And plus, we need to make sure you're a candidate for hair surgery, period. And then which one? FUE, FUT. So again, we're launching into 2025. Thank you for watching. Let's make sure this year, when we go out to buy or purchase or shop for a hair transplant, we do it right. So let's go through the Steve cheat sheet checklist and make sure we check all the boxes. Thank you for watching. I hope this helps. Don't forget to like and subscribe.